if Bear Jazz is too busy playing it, I will try. But I don't want to take the credit from him. This is his rules, his world, his orchestra to compose.
Oh man, the Wikipedia picture for Tuxedo Mask is pretty great.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find it now. Hang on. Yeah, I got this. Let's see.
BioWare.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
There we go. Okay. For some reason, my microphone was not working in Skype.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Anyway.
You're filling up about 2/3 of your screen right now.
In,
The stream.
Are you talking about... yeah, okay. That is strange. Why would that be happening? Still working out the kinks here.
No worries.
Glowing green ring. Is someone's microphone whistling, or is that my headset dying?
That is somebody's microphone whistling. I know for a fact it's not mine.
Oh, maybe it might be mine, but that is probably the heater I have on. It's cold. I could turn it off if you want. It's pretty warm in my room now, so
Okay.
it might be that or the fan.
I'm gonna see that update in about half a year when Twitch gets its shit together.
Yeah, Twitch is pretty
There we
laggy.
go. What are you using to stream, by the way?
Open Broadcaster, because I'm cheap.
OBS is so good. That's what I use to record now.
Yeah, it's nice and
I still use
lightweight.
virtual dub, so.
I used a pirated copy of Camtasia until it decided to stop working on my desktop.
Alright,
Here.
I'll need a link to the stream, by the way.
Oh, right, yeah, it's twitch.tv/bearjazz. I just posted it in the stream thread,
right.
too. I should go ahead and post it in the Skype chat.
Oh, when it showed the bees, I thought you were already fighting. I'm like, you jumped into the action quick.
No, we're gonna start a new game here. I don't give a shit if people talk over cutscenes because I'm probably gonna be doing an LP
That
of
night,
this.
Kane Morgan was lost
Oh,
in
I
dreams of
would
his childhood.
totally
saw
watch
the
that.
charred remains of
I
his
will
home.
gladly
He
be
saw
the first
himself
in to
standing
see that.
alone amid
Yeah,
the wreckage. His mother and
let's,
father were nowhere to be found.
Let's start this
Kane was
stream
very
off
young
on
at
the
the
right
time.
foot.
So young that
Let's
he
talk
didn't
about the
really
weather.
understand
It's
that he
raining
lived in a
here
country
for the
known
first
as Scotia,
time
and that the
in a
neighboring
long
country,
time.
Aldine,
It
had
was
suddenly
freezing
become a
rain
cool,
here
aggressive
yesterday. That
area.
was fun.
Like,
There
this
was
week
one
has
other
been
thing.
the rainiest week
They
I've
had all
seen
left for the island.
here
That was
for
all he was
a
able
long
to remember.
time.
It has been raining here solid for 2 weeks. There are
Bulgaria
flood
was the
warnings
largest
in my
country in the
area.
Western continent.
That's
The
pretty...
elders, who at the time
I'm-
of the
I'm in
actual
the,
war,
By,
had
by
abruptly
flood
dispatched
warnings,
a
I
group of
mean a
knights
road
to a
has
place known
kind
as
of
the
gotten
island of
somewhat
Logi
wet.
Island.
Oh
The
dear.
young king, a man called
I
who was
live in
known
the
for his fairness and
eternally,
moderate manner,
like,
inquired
the
with the elders
sunshine
as to the
state of
meaning such a
California.
dispatch, but the elders didn't
I
have
live
a
in-
supply.
I live in the
Julian
why does it
Morgan,
always
the
rain
royal
on me,
leader of the
Scotland?
king's retinue,
So,
was concerned about you.
Well,
I
I'm in
Decided he
the
would
land
learn
of
for
pleasant
himself what
living
the
in
elders were
Maryland.
up to. He
Oh,
had
great.
one piece of evidence to guide him.
Maryland
It was
MD.
a vague utterance made by one of the elders.
We,
Somewhere on
last
the
time I
island
went to
of Logi
Maryland was a game
was a
called The
room
Suffering,
imbued with
so
eternal
my
power.
memories of that place are particularly strange.
It was not a time for indecision.
isn't,
Julian proposed to the king that his own son, Cain, should journey to
God,
this
that,
island.
the weird grasshopper game, where you're a
A few
camera.
days later,
Oh
before
yeah,
they
yeah.
no.
Michigan Report from Hell.
Yes.
It was
Nigger
supposed to
did
be
an
obtained
LP of
by
that.
Gilliam.
I saw the first few episodes. That was pretty
Regarding his
good.
son, Cain,
It
It's
was
a really
great.
good
I like
LP.
that
a
game.
sealed scroll from King Ian
It's
to the island of no
was it
return.
set in? I thought it was set in Maryland, or was that Boston? It was something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it was set in Maryland. I feel like I would have remembered that.
Yeah, I think it was like set in the area of Lake Michigan was the thing, and people thought it was like in Michigan. So it's kind of weird.
Anyway, we're on a boat.
Oh, great.
God, is it 2009?
Yeah, just Switch is
When
pretty
did that-
slow. God.
When did that come out?
So yeah,
Uh,
we're on on, like, this is the leaked Dark Souls 2 beta here that I'm playing.
Ah, right.
Really,
It's an early build.
very odd choice. They decided to go with the PlayStation 2 as opposed to either the PlayStation 3 or the PlayStation 4.
Oh. It's probably just so they can go for a more simplified format setting as opposed to the complexity of Dark Souls. I think they want to go back to simpler times. It's like a retro version, but not quite.
Speaking of simplifying things, we've got a guy from, well, you'll find out where he's from in just a moment when he talks.
I love the music in this part.
Yeah, this game does it.
This game has amazing music, I will say right now.
Thanks for the lift. If you're gonna deliver that ladder,
Also, I don't know why this is looking slow for me. It's
Oh my
not
god, he
just-
looks like Sedaine.
you bet I will.
Yeah, and he's got a Brooklyn accent, and his beard doesn't move with the rest of his mouth. This is pretty glorious.
We fishermen
Well,
usually steer
It
clear.
is like the beard from Dead Rising. It's an accessory.
That'd be hard working for the kings.
Beard just extends as his jaw
Best
goes
of luck
down.
to you.
It's
Hey,
fascinating.
It's
be careful.
it's not a beard, it's an ice cream scooper.
Dead Rising 2 off the record. Let's play coming out soon.
Oh wow.
Coming out at, I'm not plugging for something that hasn't even reached out of like idea stage.
Hey,
I'm going to.
yeah, I'm still like tossing around the idea of doing an LP of this since the
I
LP
think you should
archive
go
doesn't
for it.
have
Why
any
not?
Field, and it doesn't have like this game either. So somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
You should. I would love an LP of this. Also, considering this guy from Brooklyn and everything, and we're on the island no return, I'm going to assume this is Staten Island we're on? In the
yes.
past?
Yes, Staten
Yeah.
Island is perpetually under construction, and you can never really enter or leave it. So let's check out
Oh.
our fisherman friend. Well, he's gone.
Okay.
And
Oh.
also, this,
Spoilers.
yes. Oh, he's
Okay.
gone.
Now
where
we're
is he?
there. I just hit a loading screen.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Skype has a little bit of delay. Probably
Not-
seen like a minute before.
Skype doesn't really have the delay. It's Twitch that's like a decade behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is got a built-in delay to it, so
They've gotten worse.
yeah.
was-
Anyway, though, this is actually considerably harder to control than it looks. These are tank controls right here, and I'm using the R2 and L2 triggers to look up and down. It's very
Wow.
disorienting.
I feel like first-person tank would be easier.
You might think that, but no, this is actually incredibly difficult to control.
This happened in the year what?
Crabs!
2000. Okay, so they were still figuring out how to move characters.
Yeah. And it kind of doesn't help that, like, oh yeah, you know, the PlayStation 2, that's when they brought analog sticks and made it a really standard part of the controller. You couldn't get a DualShock 2 without the analog sticks. But this time, well, it's all like digital controls. It doesn't matter if you put the analog stick a little or a lot, you move at the same speed. The right stick
Oh.
does nothing.
Oh wow, that's
Mm-hmm. And
I'm
unlike in the Kingsfield game, well, games, holding X does not make you dash, it makes you walk.
Awesome.
Do you need walking for stealth or?
I have no idea because I am playing this game largely blind.
Oh.
Oh wow. I managed to. I think I got through about 8 hours of this game, and I don't remember a lot of it other than the music. I know you can't chop off certain enemies' body parts, Lotus.
Yes, I believe I played a little bit of this, and I think I encountered like a chimera or something that I could cut the tail off of.
Oh,
Also, I saved for a very good reason there. I want to show this off. Fall damage. Well, you know,
Oh.
that's fine. Looks like we can grab this plant over here to fix it. Nope, the water kills you instantly.
Okay, I think
Wow.
I'm getting farther and farther behind. Let me try that again. Let me like refresh the stream. Whoa, that hurts.
And when you die, you get booted back to the title screen and have to reload.
That is
Wow.
harsh.
Yep. So
Oh, you drown.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the drowning in this. Wow. It's like Sonic level drowning.
Yep. It's not even courteous, like, to tell you, like, oh, hey, you know, the water will kill you. You just fall in the water, you're dead. Too bad. So sad.
Even like what is it? Vice City was like the manual was like there are sharks in the water that will eat you instantly.
Oh, like Psychonauts, Gypsy Curse.
Yeah. But that was in the story. In
Yeah, at least they made it a purpose.
in Vice City
It's just a thing. It's just there.
it's in the manual. That's where you find out. They don't
we couldn't program a shark to bite your dick off. No, that was too complex at the time. We couldn't chomp off individual body parts. Oh hey, there's a lizard dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him for now.
we don't know how to model swimming, so get fucked.
Yeah, especially in first person.
Just stab forwards a lot. That'll help.
Yep. The attack button is triangle, by the way, and that is very disorienting.
Yeah, seriously. Why wouldn't it be a lower button?
Yeah, you would think like square, like in the Kingsfield games, but no, it's triangle. Oh
X
yeah,
is
and
2 and circular square is hit, and sometimes X.
and God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, strafing L1 and R1. That is actually like kind of nice because first-person tank controls really weird.
See, I don't mind that.
Bless you. So you'll notice that I have MP. I have no idea how to use it. I don't have any rings. Sure.
Oh yeah, it's the rings being an essential part of my story.
Yep. But with it being in the title and everything.
I think it was the circle button, but that's a faint trace in my memory. But first you get a red, and then we'll find out. I'm pretty sure it's one of the 4 buttons.
Of course, I can't go across that river because I will instantly drown and die. But hey, here's some magic stone.
Yay!
So much like Dark Souls and Demon Souls, there's very little hand-holding here, but it's kind of, well, a lot more obtuse.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Very maze-like. It's just mosquito again, we're just gonna ignore him. Instead go for this, what do you call these? Zagans? Merman? I don't know.
Shagans, I guess we'll go with that.
Yeah, there might be something in the manual which I don't have.
You're still in a castle, and there's the mosquito. Wow, I just fall behind super fast.
That's
mostly
okay.
Twitch.
Oh, Sora's.
Yeah, Zora's. Let's go with that. A little bit copyright infringement-y, but whatever.
Link to the Past style Zoras.
Of
This
course.
originally was a spin-off of Link to the Past, and then they decided to make their own game and couldn't really get rid of these guys.
Oh, speaking of more well-known RPGs and action RPGs, the tagline for this game was "Who says Who says fantasies have to be final?"
Oh, snap!
Yeah.
Your move, Final Fantasy X. Oh wait, you numbers. Wow, that's a lot of sales. Guys, we better pack up.
Yeah, this game did not do very well, needless to say.
No, it was a really early PS2 title.
Yeah, 2000 this came out, and it's really clunky. It's a lot of fun, but like it shows its age a lot.
Oh yes, it shows its.
Especially with these fucking tank controls.
It's kind of weird in video games. Like when you get old, you look more craggly and wrinkly. Whereas in the reverse with video games, the older you are, the smoother your pixels are. Like all smooth edges and no wrinkles. It's kind of weird. That's
So I'm already a little bit lost here, but that's fine because, you know, first dungeon and everything, we want you to get acquainted with it. The whole combat system of run up to something, stab it with your sword, and then circle strafe away. Very forgiving in this part. And you'll also notice that I'm kind of flailing my sword around here and not really hitting much of anything. Yeah, the hit detection in this game is not great.
I think that was even shown in, like, the little demo mode that was playing. Like, he was aiming at the crab turtles, and the guy wasn't hitting him. Like, well, let's leave that in there.
It's kind of awkward. I mean, you know, that's not to say anything about the quality of this game, because, you know, I played it for a bit. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I do remember liking it. I was just not doing very well with it.
It's just an action RPG from the year 2000 is all. Right here, I'm trying to talk to this androgynous person that I can't really gender without talking to them. I'm pressing every which button. Nothing is happening. So let's just stab them in the back and then move on. So you can't kill every NPC like in Dark Souls.
Oh, wow, that's quite selective.
Male or female, I'm betting their name is Elliot.
Let's talk to this man.
Oh, you're from the mainland. We've been expecting you. I'm Evan.
So wait, is he or she dead now?
Well, probably not. I mean, you know,
You were
attacked
just-
them.
You were poking them with your sword.
Yeah, and they just left. They didn't seem to mind. Whatever.
It says, oh boy, this means we'll need the captain's approval. But he's always asleep. What can we do? I guess we just can't send
I
you
just
back.
met you.
It's direct orders from the king. There's nothing we can do. Okay,
I'm just trying to
let me
remember
take
when,
your sword.
I
Operating
can't wait for the
safekeeping is
first
part of
boss
the
fight of
team's
this
inventory.
because that's when shit gets real.
This man just took away our sword.
Please
We
get a
are defenseless
replacement
now.
from Wallace at the warehouse. He's in charge of
We
supplies.
cannot even punch. We have no spells.
This is a weapon request form.
Remember your CQC training.
CQC!
Now, it would be nice if any of this was, like, labeled or anything, or if the buildings were, you know, distinguishable from one another. The game is nice enough, by the way, to not let you walk into the river, I am noticing.
What is it?
Talk to this
You actually have to
man.
jump in, basically, right?
Well, there's no jump button either. That man's
Oh,
sleepy.
right.
We'll talk to him later, I guess. Maybe he's the captain. Who knows? This is about as far as I got in my first play session. It's all blind from here.
Yeah, this is,
You're the new member. You're hurt.
oh, I love this little place. Yeah, this is a nice little, village.
Wow, that house is kinda empty.
Yeah, a lot of the houses here
Okay,
are empty.
I've heard about you. From
So
the
this
assistant
woman, I
captain.
guess, just
You're from.
took a
I'm
tissue
Mary
and
Fowler.
rubbed our face
I'm
or
the chief
something.
medicare. Tell
And we're
me
all better
right
now.
away if you
Full
need help.
MP, full HP.
We have medicine.
Great.
Awesome.
She's actually pouring pure alcohol into your wounds.
It's that sort of anachronistic thing in RPGs where they would give you items like laudanum, which don't actually help to heal anything, but holy hell do they work wonders on pain.
She brings out an IV drip. Filled with laudanum.
Of course. It's a pretty big tree. Nothing to write home about, though. Maybe this is the warehouse. Who knows?
Weird a village would have a warehouse.
Yeah, it's like, from what I gather, this is more of like a settlement for like some research or something. This man only speaks to us in periods. I guess that must be some strange dialect on this island.
Oh no, ellipsis.
You did just break into his house.
Oh, that's true, I suppose.
He doesn't follow RPG etiquette, unlike the rest of them.
Oh, this is a blue door.
Oh,
Very descriptive.
His thoughts are along the lines of, "Oh fuck, he's about to rob me." Just stays quiet.
No, I see Ty Tuesday join the chat. How you doing?
Hi to Tuesday.
Hi, Ty Tuesday. We are in the island of no return, and we're in a game age 2000. Everything is really, it's pretty much retro Dark Souls.
Yeah, I said earlier in the stream when there was nobody here that this is the leaked beta of Dark Souls 2. They went with a very odd choice of putting it on the PlayStation 2.
I mean, I'm not sure if anyone plays PS2 anymore.
That emblem.
Oh.
I heard there was someone coming from the mainland.
Do you,
I was
may I
expecting
just
more than
add
just a
Ty to
young
the
boy
chat
for being...
call?
There's a shrine up
Oh,
there.
yeah, sure, why not?
Our objective
Okay,
is to go inside
Find
and
any of my
investigate.
contacts here. I know he's somewhere.
Let me just shove him in my contacts.
Oh, why is he not showing up in
Oh no, your internet.
This is strange. Ty Tuesday. Oh, yeah, okay, there you are. You were no longer in my contacts for some reason.
I'll do it. Hello?
But the
That
deeper
guy,
area
that
is
god,
submerged in
had the
water.
straightest
Only
hair
you could
I've
find a
ever
way to
seen.
open the water gate.
Yeah, he's got like
Perhaps
that,
someone such as yourself would be able
Frump's
to
hair
figure it out.
from like 90s DBZ.
Oh,
It's like the shiniest
Oh.
Kurt Cobain hair I've ever seen. Let's make 90s references in Dark Souls 2
I have no
beta.
idea what it's like inside.
Okay, let me go ahead and mute.
Wicca,
Okay,
wicca,
there we
wicca,
go.
wicca, 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 wild, wild west.
Ty Tuesday has joined the call.
I ha-
Glorious.
An invader Ty Tuesday has appeared.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go smack a dude with a Zwyander. That's my entire strategy in Dark Souls.
Why are you,
Glorious.
Yeah, let's not go into a dungeon without a weapon.
No, man, go Rover.
Use your fist like a real man.
when I finally play Dark Souls, I'm just gonna become a pugilist.
That'd be an amazing strategy.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah.
Can you level up your fists?
You get
Sort
some
of. There are
weapons.
fist weapons.
You're the new guy
Yeah, what is
from the
it?
mainland,
Pastis,
right?
or whatever that
Welcome to
word
this
is.
Miserable island.
Usually I hear people pronounce it as the cestus. But, you know, I could be wrong, whatever.
Oh,
I like that word.
So, you're the
Don't
new
install
I've-
Ocean 2 weapons into this.
Yeah? The
I've
king
finally
wants
gotten
you
over the
to
point
be
where
there.
I'm mad at all my friends for all liking it so
Why
very
don't you
much,
visit the
and I'm not gonna
shrine?
touch it because I don't want to like it.
That's only if you can
Um,
open the water.
And I might.
It's really great. You should definitely play it.
Yeah, Dark Souls, Game of the Year every year, forever and ever.
I'm-
Phoenix.
I'm gonna try it. Although I should probably just play it how I want to play it instead of doing fist only, because then I'll get really mad and not like it for all the right reasons.
Yeah, pretty much. I played through the game something like 2 or 3 times before I did any gimmick runs. Like, I did a no shield run and a level 1 run.
Yeah, I hear about these runs all the time.
The level 1 run, it seems like the main thing would just be like figuring out how to best allocate your weight would be the hard part, because that like really limits your equipment more than anything.
Yeah, I found that the best strategy was going with the Pyromancer's armor set because it offered pretty good resistance across the board, and using the battle axe. With Havel's ring, that gave you the fast roll, and you're pretty much unbeatable. Provided you could survive the 4 kings, which is
Oh,
basically
God.
just a DPS race. And I'm stuck here. I have no fucking idea where the warehouse is.
Some nice
You're-
person
This
bought
is
me
this is the
the Prepper to Die edition, and
I'm just thinking of you, how you're saying you got lost and can't find the warehouse, and I'm thinking to myself, man, that was the worst day at Shenmue.
Yeah, if you do decide to start playing Dark Souls for PC, just like, there's a small list of things you should probably do before you start.
Oh, like mods.
Fixes, more like unofficial patches, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no,
get a
my-
good video card.
My friends know the game a lot, and so I can just like, hey, what's up? Yeah,
We're
okay.
investigating.
Yeah, DS.
And then uninstall Dark
mandatory.
Souls because it's like an
We're not
entire
sure
fucking
it
laundry
would be
list.
great if there's a control panel
It's
of
really
some
not
sort.
too bad. Like, I think I only have 3 or 4 total things going on, and one is just so if I have someone friends on Games for Windows Live, I can just add them immediately, and they're like the first people to show up in my like list of summons and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you've got the online connectivity fix.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
That is the best.
Although, you know, I say modding's a hassle, but I have like 30 or 40 for
Hey,
Skyrim,
how are
and
you
I have like 100 or 200 for NBA 2K13.
I wonder if Eternal Ring was out today, how many mods it would have.
Probably a lot.
8.
Yeah,
It would,
Okay, so
there would
what-
at least be one mod to fix this guy's neck.
What could you tell me about this game? Because I remember briefly, this was like almost a launch title for PS2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it basically
Yes.
was. It came out the year 2000. I thought this was a weapon rack, but it is not. It apparently just has hose.
Because I think I remember renting this game like when I got a PS2 and was all excited, so I was like 10 or 11 years old, maybe even 9, and I was just like really upset because I was 9 and had no concept of how this game worked.
Yeah.
I was just lost as hell. I was like, oh, I'm a child!
Far
It was the
Cry
same for
3
me.
Blood Drag, $5.
Wow, you were like 10 in 2000? God, I feel old.
How old was I in 2000? I was 11, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty young.
Yeah.
I was
We're the
13
babies.
in 2000.
My
youngest
my friend who's 25, he always gets mad when I say 2008. I was just entering high school.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, that's when I
That's
left.
the worst part.
Oh my god, I was always in college.
Let's see. 2000. I was 5, 6.
Oh god.
You're super young. Alright, then.
I think.
I like how we talk like a bunch of fucking old men. We're like, oh,
Yeah,
I
like I'm
remember
25. And I was
2000.
like, oh, that's so old.
I'm trying to subtract 14 years from my current age.
Back in my day, our HP was double digits when we started games.
I'm really hoping when like our generation is old people, we'll still like we'll be like in our upper 70s and we'll still be like really divided among like 3 or 4 years. We'll be like, oh, that whippersnapper's 72.
How dare you say that Mario Kart Wii's the best Mario Kart? Everyone knows it's Mario Kart 64.
Oh.
Back in my day, we had 150 Pokemon.
We'll finally be old enough to like try and lord over. Like, no, my games are way better than yours were. Like, no.
So
Nintendo, I mean, in 70 years, Nintendo will still be the same, and there'll be
Yes.
like 3,000 Pokemon.
When we have like Mario Kart 64, I know people be asking, do you mean on the N64 or the 64th Mario Kart?
Okay, apparently I have been like dicking around in town because I couldn't figure out that I had to open up the start menu to click the use button for my weapon form. So this is gonna be a good.
What is
The
a
best
weapon?
adventurer.
What is a weapon? It's like a weapons requisition form.
Yes.
That,
I was
What?
one
Dark
dagger,
Souls
thank you.
bureaucracy.
So he took my short sword and he's having me exchange it for a knife.
here,
Hell
give
of
me.
an upgrade.
So wait, we went to this island of no return just to obtain a requisition form to get a better weapon. So this island of no return just means you never leave because you're
Give
spent
you a
fucking waiting
sword?
for your new sword. It's like, so basically the island of no return is the DMV for weapons.
Man's taking the knife
All
out
right,
very
here, how about
methodically.
this?
The real Dark
By
Souls
the
starts
way,
here with paperwork.
Some rare gems
No!
were found on this island. They'd
No,
be
don't
worth a
enkindle the
lot of
paperwork.
money back on the main. Not many
Don't
people
eat your
live here
paperwork,
anymore.
Slowbeam.
Resource? Hey, you.
I know
Do
nothing
you
about
need
Dark
anything?
Souls. I've only watched like 10 videos of that, and I'm still confused.
Isn't that like the same weapon?
Yes, but it's shinier.
You know what? They basically had you register your gun. That's all they took your gun. It's like, here, this one's in your name. We don't know where you got that other one.
That guy just said resources are excessively abundant. That is, first of all, you can just say abundant. Second of all, that leads towards a bad attitude. This island's gonna be in some trouble if they keep talking like that.
There
Oh,
are
yeah.
like 5 people who live here.
They're gonna start oil fracking the island in like 10 minutes.
One of the worst phrases to hear in SimCity, your resources are abundant. That means you know you're fucked.
Okay, so I just, was figuring out what the fuck is going on here. I got my short sword back because, well,
Goodbye the rat's tail!
too late. I don't have any gems.
Damn it!
What kind of gems did... Oh, we're getting the full Monty. We're getting
Oh,
all
man.
the gems.
When I saw gems and my mind just snapped. I was in the Spyro race release today. And
I really
that's
wish I was
all
in
I'm
that.
thinking. Like those gems. Like where are all the gems that are just lying around?
Oh, hey, remember Night Passage? Wasn't that a fun level that I've never played in the race, but I know that game by heart?
Those hard work. Let's save.
I'm all of you should watch that because it killed RJ Waters' CPU. He
I
rendered that
totally wanna
video.
watch that.
He rendered that video for 3 days. It rendered incorrectly, and so he rendered it for another 3 days, and he uploaded it for 2 days.
That is so
And-
sad.
And
Is
his
he doing it on,
CPU, and his CPU it melted, and he installed a new one.
Was he doing
I
this
think-
on like an Amazon Kindle? Like,
I don't,
like,
I
what
don't
the hell?
know.
How does a computer render something for 3 days and not just say, alright, I'm done, we're done? Apparently it did, actually, on day 6. I'm out, peace.
On the 6th day, God said, fuck it, I'm done.
It's only 2.5 hours. I don't get it.
Okay, just to make a comparison, I have Mario World video encoded right now from a race that I was in, and it's projecting a time of 1.5 hours left, which is why Twitch is really slow for me. But basically, that means this video will be done in 7 hours. So
I
I'm
know.
ahead in the encoding race apart from RJ Waters.
Man, I feel like a jerk because whenever I encode something, even if I do it the least efficient way possible, aka Sony Vegas Pro, it still is slightly shorter than the length of the video.
I only recorded half-hour blocks, and back when I did Let's Plays.
Oh, dude, you leveled up. What is that?
Yeah, that kind of just happens.
Stab the hell out of those crabs.
Christ. Those look like turtles to me.
Yeah, I
Like-
can't really tell what they are. So anyway, I was gonna say this earlier, but I kind of forgot about it. The basic elevator pitch of this game is that it's King's Field, but it moves a lot faster. And for those of you who don't know, King's Field was the spiritual predecessor to Demon's Souls, made by the same company and everything.
Hooray.
I'm presuming, did it not sell very well? Because I know Demon Souls, when it first was launched, it wasn't going to get a US release at first.
Yeah, I
and
know.
then some people managed to get the Japanese versions over here and playable, and it had all of the English dialogue already in it, apparently.
Yeah, because I think since they set it in like a high fantasy setting, they use English anyway. Like, I've seen footage from the Japanese version of, like, Dark Souls, and it's all English voice acting.
Huh.
So how
As
much
opposed-
will I miss if I just skip through all the blocks of text in Dark Souls?
Don't do
Well,
that. Don't. You don't want a dark side fill this game.
Yeah, you'll probably be confused.
Like, is it essential that I read everything, or...?
Not absolutely. I mean, it helps with the world building, but you don't have to, I guess.
A lot of it, they will tell you things that you really should know unless you've, like, played the game before or have watched someone else. Like, they'll tell you, you know, like, what kind of, like, how to use things, and they'll let little things slip about, like, what characters actually do what, some of, like, how equipment works. It is good to read. Not all of it is essential, but... Oh, was it the Hong Kong English version, Lotus says, for Dark Souls, or Demon Souls? Huh. Today I learned.
I'm gonna slam some dunks, you guys. I'm gonna check out my, like, 50 mods.
I wonder... Will I die? No! I did not die. Okay. Earlier in the stream, I jumped into a river and immediately died, just to, you know, show that off.
Oh, yes.
Oh man, now to see how far I am behind... Oh, it's a small patch of water, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You never know.
He's sitting it for his fourth, and it just died on my screen. Feather Gem, that's like 2.
Oh, something's hitting me for very little damage.
So does leveling up make you does it do anything?
From what I can tell, you hit a little bit harder and you get more hit points. It does not recover hit points, though.
That seems like old school RPGs.
They're getting punched by a Murloc. There we go.
Where have I been and where should I go?
I feel like Golden Grass.
Nope, I've already been this way.
It's kind of interesting that there's only English voice acting, though. I never would have thought about that, as opposed to Borderlands 2, where if you have the chance, play with the Japanese voice. It's fantastic.
Oh god, really? Oh man.
Borderlands 2 Japanese voice acting makes everyone sound like one of my Japanese animes.
Oh my god.
It is
Yes.
exceptional. Like, it's all
Yes.
way over the top voice acting. It's ludicrous. So great.
So, is everyone voiced by Shigeru Chiba?
Yes, and, yeah, I don't know any other Japanese. I actually don't know any Japanese voice actors.
Ah, my weeaboo senses are superior!
That door is protected by ice.
Oh, damn.
And this
Oh, it's,
red door.
it's ice. Oh, great. I hate this ice security protection.
It's C4.
And that's some really gross-ass looking ice.
Oh, yeah, that's so bellicose ice.
That's some good text, though. I like that it tells you all about the red door.
Yeah, it's very informative.
Man, that door is like hella red. I mean, I can't open it. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's fucking crimson up in this bitch, yo! Like it's vermilion!
Yeah, From Software haven't really gone leaps and bounds with their descriptions for some things. Like the pendant in Dark Souls described no effect. That's it. That's the only description.
And
No
for
effect upon this vermilion-ass door.
I'm trying to think, does it even, like, it doesn't do anything. Does it give you anything if you trade it?
The
That's
pendant?
decent.
I don't think so. But the director of Dark Souls recommended that you play with the pendant as your starting gift, because that would give you like the true Dark Souls experience. But that's bullshit. Old Witch's Ring is the best one.
Old Witch's Ring is pretty good. I went for Master Key my first time just because it was like, oh, I can go to places I shouldn't be yet? That sounds awesome. Plus
Yeah.
it does,
And then you open a door and a dragon bites your face.
well, it does luckily tell you if you use the Master Key, so you can kind of like tell, like, okay, I'm not really supposed to be here yet before you go in. AKA the Valley of the Drakes. So you just see, and the shitload of electric dragons kind of gives it away too.
See, Dark Souls reminds me of Vagrant Story, but much more open and therefore much easier to die in, whereas Vagrant Story is like a Dark Souls that's much more linear and fucking around with weapons.
Well, I gotta bring Cold Fireball. There was a man here earlier. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but well, there it is.
Oh, I remember the fireball then. So, was I right on which button uses magic?
Square. I don't know
Damn
if
it!
you're right or not.
I said circle! I will never get those $5,000.
Let's open the floodgates of regret.
Wait, is that what they're actually called, or are you just regretting your decision?
No, I'm just saying that, like, you know.
He was actually a writer for Dark Souls team, so he's trying to practice his skills again.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, something in Dark Souls 2 that was called the Floodgates of Regret.
That would be pretty rad. I mean, I like those kind of names.
That just sounds like a euphemism for drunken sex.
Yes, of course. My point still stands.
As far though as Dark Souls mods, there is one that is optional that I would really recommend you get. It is the Thanks Obama mod.
Oh, yes!
What is it?
What is this?
All it is you know how when you die it comes up with that red text that just says like you died and it's really dramatic? It just replaces that with Thanks Obama in the same text.
Yes!
I need to be linked like a list of a good comprehensive list of mods.
Oh, that's beautiful. Can we give that to Slowbeat? Just not tell him what it is, just give him that?
Nah, you kind of
No,
need to, like, follow a long fucking set of instructions to get that done. I tried doing it, and I couldn't get it to work.
Damn it!
Did it just say thanks dead?
No, like, the game wouldn't start.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
it's a
texture
little
wasn't... I don't know. I built a new computer, and I can't get Dark Souls to work properly on it.
That's the link to the Thanks Obama mod if you would like to see some screenshots and some video of it in action.
Oh, goody. Oh, hey, I got some stuff that's coming up, and I think I should get to it, so I sadly had to bow out of this. But I'm sure you two can carry on with your own and actually knowing what the hell Dark Souls is all about. So, hope all goes well with the Eternal Ring thing. So, take care.
Well, thanks,
Take
Final
easy.
Gamer. We will see you around.
Hopefully you will.
Oh, we have a competitor for best text mod. in the
Oh, are you
chat.
talking about the positive reinforcement one that says, like, you tried every time you died?
Oh no, this isn't a text mod, it's a painting mod, and that is amazing.
Oh, yes.
It just takes the painting for the painted world of Aramaeus and replaces it with the painting of Kramer.
Oh my god, that's too perfect.
Oh gosh.
Xbox says there's one that replaces that with porn.
Oh, I'm sure. There's probably a mod that makes everything porn. Let me see, I actually have a Nexus mod account, so I can log in and see the not work safe mods. Let me
Yeah.
get on that.
There's one that adds boobies to one of the characters.
Could
Or
it be Quaylog? I think that
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
right.
anatomically correct Quaylog, I think is the name of the mod.
Quaylog texture fix, and it just gives her nipples.
Yep.
Oh, I figured it might give her some weird kind of spider vagina too. Which
I
would
know.
be really uncomfortable.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, the whole spider body thing seems like it'd be pretty uncomfortable just in general.
Okay, let's see. Dark Souls 542.
Oh my god! I saw the. You're looking at it right now. The Dark Souls prepared a Shiba edition.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. That one's good. Alright, so I could go down in there, but I'm not going to. I'm instead going to just stab this plant over and over again.
Ow! Disappoint. Dead like dreams.
Oh,
Wait,
and
what-
there's a
What
there's
is
a hag.
Dark Souls MLG edition? Is it just like a bunch of running jokes? I see it makes the text bright green.
Probably. I know, like, a big running joke in the Dark Souls community is Giant Dad and
Yeah.
Major League Gaming.
Okay, wow, this is the Prepare to Shiba edition is It just wow, they really went all out. They changed
Everything.
every item name.
Oh wow, last I checked, it was just like a title texture change.
No, it is everything now. Every single item has different descriptions and different names. Like, the rare, what is it? The rare sacrifice ring, or rare ring of sacrifice, just says rare noob ring, and the regular one says wow noob ring.
I like how it's Shiba, 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 you hollowed. Shiba, Shiba.
I love the victory text too. It's just, it's a Doge on both sides, and then just wow, victory, much accomplished, no life, no shroud, such souls.
Too bright.
Too bright. Holy shit, this is great.
Guess I'm playing Dark Souls.
And then the death is even better. It's just got it like stretched out in the middle, and then it says, wow, disappoint, dead like dreams.
I feel like I should know what these are before I install this, but fuck that.
Most of these mods, I think, require the mod Dark Souls Fix to run anyway, because it like requires extra dumping.
And texture overrides, yeah. That's really the big thing, is the and that's the thing a lot of people mess up, is the when you install any of these, you have to words. You have to go into a .ini file with Notepad and switch the. There's a thing that just says like enable text override, and you switch that from 0 to 1, and then you load the folder they give you into your texture folder.
That seems really easy.
It's not too bad, but it is pretty tough to get the hang. Like once you figure it out, it's real easy.
It's also kind of finicky in that it doesn't work on every computer.
Right.
Because
yeah,
the
Dark
PC
Souls,
release is kind of broken.
If you're lucky and it works, it can work really well. But if you are not lucky, it can be kind of a pain in the ass. DS Fix has like a billion options though, so if you really fight with it, you can probably get it to work. You said you were having trouble though, eh, Beardaz?
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work on this new computer, and I just really never bothered finishing with it because I've got the PlayStation 3 version anyway. The only reason I got the PC version was because my roommate wouldn't stop watching Netflix, so
I got it because it was $7 with the DLC, even though I already had the 360 version, and I think the DLC for the 360 version was like
$15 or something absurd.
Yeah. Which is terrible, because quite frankly, the DLC doesn't add that much.
It's not $15 worth of content. I mean, it's good. It's good content. I would probably buy the DLC anyway, but I would feel ripped off.
Yeah. So I got the whole shebang-a-bang for $7 because Steam sale. So yep, this is a dungeon. It's pretty dark. I'm seeing.
Yes, it is. This is the water dungeon or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention. All I know is that I can shoot fireballs out of my face that move slower than I do.
That's good. So you can outrun your own fireballs.
Yes. And here's a corn cob. Just go the other way because there's probably some item on the other end too, or maybe some ambush. Who knows? This is From Software, so it could be anything. So yeah, this is good level design. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be like enemies here or something, if this is like an emulation glitch, or if this hallway really is just a giant circle with no point other than wasting your time.
This is emulation, it's running really well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, once you have a nice computer, setting up emulators is pretty much the best thing.
I know, I played through the entirety of Persona 4, and there was only like 2 graphical glitches, but it was really the same glitch twice.
I had, I have a Wii, And I just decided, like, F that. I'm playing all my stuff on my computer just because you can, like, up anti-aliasing, you can turn all these other wonderful things on. And
You
most
low.
importantly, there is a fast forward button for when I tried to play Xenoblade for the 5th time.
Oh my god.
And then got nowhere because I just was like, I don't have the patience.
So this is the first boss that we're going to be fighting here. I've never even seen it before. But already I'm noticing it has a dodge move, and that's kind of, oh, it hits hard too. But probably no match for circle strafing.
Oh, does this game have a big circle strafing problem?
Probably. It's from, like, the year 2000. And it's, a first-person RPG with tank controls, so...
Oh, it's got tank controls?
Yeah, it's got tank controls. I'm using the D-pad right now.
Oh,
because
God.
It's actually better than the analog sticks.
Good lord.
Yeah.
I tried playing Gex Enter the Gecko a while ago, and holy shit, I was playing the PlayStation one. Oh, the tank controls on that, or there's not tank controls, it's just D-pad. 3D games with a D-pad, I'll pass.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
man.
we just defeated the first boss. It wasn't too bad. Got a Ring of Insight. Yes, with some attribute ring.
Oh, there you go, you stabbed him.
Yep. Increases my earned experience. So, I don't know if there's, like, anything else in here or what. There, I think, is a bigger door back here. There's probably something. I don't know.
So can you fireball the doors that were protected by ice?
Yes, I did earlier.
Okay, I must have missed it when I was looking at Dark Souls. So do we know what our next goal is yet, or was our goal currently just run around, kill they ass?
I think it was just run around, kill the mermen, and pick up what appears to be this key.
Ah.
Oh, wait, nope. I think the real Dark Souls 2 starts here, because this looks like a more fitting boss.
Oh, yep.
Oh, wait, nope. It's just cramped.
Oh, okay. It looked like some Monster Hunter Tri stuff going on. I was getting pretty pumped. Oh man, look at that reflective texture effect.
Yeah, this looks pretty good for an early PS2 game. I mean, you know, it's still an early PS2 game, so... But, you know, pretty good.
Even though this is kind of the type of game I use to explain to people, like this and like Sniper and stuff, versus like God of War, the first one, how a lot of like console's graphical abilities are based on the skill of the people using it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because like God of War was, when it first came out, was still like the graphics were almost comparable to like earlier 360 games and PS3 games.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 still stacks up pretty well against a lot of competitors.
Have you played Peace Walker yet?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay, good. Just making sure.
Find her. Find Lila.
And Lila. Well, okay, I guess Framp is just fucking off here.
This music isn't very fitting.
I'll have to...
Well, that was interesting.
Well, see ya.
Yeah, let's have
Bye.
nothing to do with that, so let's go.
Hey, go find this lady. Alright, well, see ya. Have fun with that.
Yeah, Kane didn't even say anything. What was up with that?
Yeah,
Well-
we just kinda... For once, we get to be on the other side of an event, like of the adventure game wall. We have someone just randomly walk up to us, talk at us, and then leave.
Oh, there. I don't know if anyone here follows my Twitter, but saw a really good tweet the other day saying that all women everywhere should respond to unsolicited pickup lines with generic RPG responses.
Yeah.
Like, you know, say some dude hits on you, say, I hear the king has a new advisor.
I'm guessing you are the Bear Jazz with the Batman that is following Paul Ragney in Slow Beef.
Yes.
Okay. You are followed.
Yeah, I am one of the only bear jazzes on the internet. Somebody is squatting on bearjazz.tumblr.com. So that is like the only place where I am not bear jazz.
Yeah, I didn't get Ty Tuesday on Twitter. Some guy who tweeted like twice. Jesus, that was a lot of tease. Back in like 2001 has just not let go of this Twitter.
Fucking domain squatters.
Porn.com.
That will never be bought.
No, it's been bought. It was sold for like $5,000 just so they can put porn advertise. There's no actual porn on it. It's just advertisements for other porn sites.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this person's name, but
I
in
think
the
it's
chat,
Tauk.
TAOC1 or Tauk1, I don't know. They ask, oh wow, is this first-person tank controls? Yes. Yes, it is. Moreover, here's me tilting the analog stick a lot. Here's me tilting the analog stick a little. Yeah, there's, it's all digital movements, so I'm just using the D-pad here. The right stick, it does nothing.
Good control implementation team.
It was 2000, but, you know, whatever. They get a pass.
Where's my phone?
Tank controls.
I had one coming into my room.
I was amazed when I found out that Mega Man Legends was. Was it tank controls on the N64 as well? Because
I only played the PlayStation version.
yeah, I only played the N64 because I was that guy.
Oh yeah, furthermore, you'll notice that I am looking up and down. Yeah, I'm not doing that with any sticks or anything. I'm using the L2 and R2 buttons.
Oh god.
Could you play your PS2 with a PS1 controller? Is that a thing you could do?
Yes, you can, as a matter of fact.
That might be what they were doing. Or since it was like an almost launch title, they might have developed it based on the PS1 controller. But no, because the DualShock was already out.
Well, they might have designed it around the PS1 controller, you know, with compatibility in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It really should just be in options like PS2 controller, PS1 controller.
Yeah, it's early days of PS2, and From Software, I think, is technically an indie developer, so let it slide.
And this was the first, PS2 was the first backwards compatible system, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed it was.
So yeah, that was probably a pretty new thing to deal with.
I would imagine it's hard to do anywhere else because it's been cartridges.
Yeah, unless you count like adapters for portable systems, which is fucked up and weird.
Yeah, I guess the Genesis and the 32X was kind of backwards compatible, but that was the same fucking system, let's be honest.
Yo, you just want to snap a thing for CDs on top of your Sega Genesis? Have a blast!
I wanted a 32X when I was a kid because I was dumb.
What's
oh,
a
hey,
third?
here's another, purple ice door.
The console I grew up with was the N64 PS1 generation. I got an Xbox when it came out. That was the Xbox. That was a console. I played Fusion Frenzy. Does anyone remember that game? That was a video game that existed.
I never owned an Xbox.
I actually played Fusion Frenzy not too long ago, maybe a couple months with some buddies, because we were like hankering for a Mario Party game, but none of us had a 64 available. And one of our friends just happened to still have Fusion Frenzy. It's like Mario Party, but without the board game part, or most of the fun.
Yeah, we
so
played.
What you're saying is it's nothing like Mario Party.
It's mini games that you play with people.
It's like There's a Mario Party with Winnie the Pooh characters for the PS1.
Wait, what?
Well,
It-
Mario Party clone, obviously.
Yeah, it was Winnie the Pooh characters, and you would run around collecting honey pots.
So why hasn't there been like a recorded competition of a bunch of nerds playing that game?
Because no one knows it exists, and my disc is too fucked up.
I wonder. I might be able to find a copy of that. Oh man, I hope so. Do any of the PS1 emulators though have any decent NetPlay support?
I don't know.
kind of
I
doubt
should
it.
have tried that.
Okay.
Because the PlayStation
Yeah.
1 wasn't like a big multiplayer system in a lot of people's eyes.
Well, I mean, you know, you could always just come down to Baltimore.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna have to record a video of that with my cousin and my brothers, and it's like the only known Winnie the Pooh game.
Besides Kingdom Hearts. The town is on fire, it appears. Glad I bought that sword when I did.
Oh no, Elliot died.
They're all just taking naps.
Did they
Let's
just-
see. How far is Baltimore? That's only like a 9.5-hour drive.
Only 9.5.
That's not too bad.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in the like Indiana Northeast, so I'm actually like at the heart of the polar vortex right now. It has been a blast, let me tell you.
Go.
Man, somebody put raspberry jam all over my new shirt. Shit.
Jammed. Spaceballs was a great movie.
Oh, my gray hair can't deal with this. Wait, is that our? Oh, that's another
How
character.
did he sneak up on me like this? Also, what's with his arm?
Rats of the elders.
He was very inconspicuous, what with his fucked up face and big gigantic dragon wings.
Also, it sounds like he's gargling. So I guess this is gonna be like a boss fight or something, because I'm getting like boss music here. I don't know. Good thing there's a save point.
I managed to turn the sound on in time for that gargle. That was pretty amazing.
He's dead in green text for some reason.
It's an item text. You can pick up his body and show it to people.
Have you seen this boy? You're carrying him. Yeah, I know, right? Weird.
It's like
Fucked up.
carrying. It's like carrying that cat in a shoebox. No? Okay.
Monsters.
I missed that
It's the
reference.
captain.
Sorry.
I must.
I think it's Fallout 2. It's been too long since I played the source material.
Damn it.
You know, I have those games on Good Old Games because I got it for free, but I still have yet to play either of them. I really should.
I
Why
played
that
the
man's
intro
sword?
level of Fallout 2, got shot by a guard, and I didn't save. And so it's like, game over, and I didn't have a save.
Oh man, that guy was pretty careless. Yeah, give us your sword, man.
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but I couldn't.
No.
He was just like,
I'm gonna need this in case I, like, don't quite die all the way.
well, she died a very swift death.
So is it like cutscene through doors? Because I noticed your walking speed got a little slower.
It is. The camera does this weird thing where it kind of repositions itself and walks through the door for you. I mean, you know, given how really clunky these tank controls feel, I would rather that than anything else. Also, this
Just-
fire has only 2 frames of animation, and that's glorious.
Fire.gif.
Oh. Oh, wow. That is,
Some twitchy ass fire.
So
Huh.
this weird thing, I guess, just ran straight into the fire. That was nice. Spam fireballs, sure.
What the hell is that thing? Other than real, wow, we have really, he's drifting everywhere. Holy shit! That guy's preferred method of transportation is drifting, apparently.
Oh man, multi-track drifting?
Oh god, stop drifting! You're freaking me out, werewolf guy. What? This game's enemies are all so goofy.
Yeah. I especially like how the combat is basically you just rub up against the enemy and hope you rub up against them in the right way. Level up!
Especially because it, like, when you swing your sword, it looks like just the most lazy as hell, ineffectual poke. It's just like, have
It's
a
like
sword.
It's like you're checking if it's still alive.
Hey,
Hey, your mom told me to wake you up. Get
Hey, man.
up.
you need to go to your 8 a.m. I know you don't want to, but come on, man. You're gonna fail that course.
I'm not gonna get stuck mowing the lawn again. Mom says you gotta do it. Alright,
Wait,
so,
are those graves or just rocks?
I guess? I don't know. I forget if they were there earlier. But I guess there's nothing else to do here, so let's go to, Blue Door.
I left the village to pay my respects to this fine mound of boulders. Yeah, can you investigate him? Maybe see if he'll, like, say, like, yep, that's a grave.
Oh, I tried to. Nothing.
No, just
And
rocks.
I can't enter this door? Okay. Let me just leave that there. Does Blue Door have anything to say? No, it just says Blue Door.
Blue door.
This is like, I mean, it's kind of an adventure game, almost in a more traditional sense. Like, text-based.
Little bit, I guess. It kind of has like that old dungeon crawly feel to it, but you know, first person and a little bit more action oriented.
You see a blue crab.
Still makes more sense than Baroque, but that's not saying a whole lot. Did either of you guys ever play the Wii gem of Baroque?
Never even heard of it.
Oh god, it was a roguelike that was just completely unforgiving and told you less than Dark Souls.
That's not my type of game.
Except the combat's not very good, and it's all, like, it's not open-ended, it's just you have one dungeon, but, like, what you have to do is maddeningly infuriating to figure out. Like, it just doesn't really tell you anything. And they give you a super weapon every time you enter, and I don't know, I guess you're just kind of supposed to piece together that you're not supposed to really use it until you get to the bottom.
Sounds
but
like
not
exactly my kind of game.
Yeah, I mean, sure, man, if you want. There is... the only thing that I really hated about it was that you constantly have, like, a secondary health bar that's not really your health, that's just slowly going down. It's kind of more like a timer. But it also will heal your actual health, but if it drains all the way, you just start losing your actual health. If that sentence made any sense.
I would say it's like your food bar.
Yeah, it's kind of like a food bar, where if you have food in you, you'll heal up, but as soon as you stop having food, you just start taking damage.
Oh, so it's the food bar from Minecraft. Same exact mechanics.
Oh no, it's like the food from the Ultima games.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. It's
No, wait.
Hunger, yeah.
If you don't have hunger, if you don't have any food in the Ultima games, you just drop dead, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the other thing about Baroque is it is just anime as hell. So,
oh man.
it is almost more confusing than Neon Genesis Evangelion. I would actually say it is, just because
Is it like Gygar?
It's just, I don't even know how to describe Baroque. It's weird.
like
the
the
biggest
Sahagin. Oh,
the big-
I can't hit it with my fireball anymore.
So if you fell in that water, would you die, like, immediately?
Yes. That
So
is
water
in
just
fact the
wrecks
same
you.
pit that I jumped into that I died immediately in.
Can you get, like, a water ring later that'll let you not die immediately?
This is 100% blind.
Ah, okay.
Gygar. That's a fun name to say.
The confusingness is independent of its anime-ness. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, you can have things that are anime that are not really all that confusing, and things that are really fucking confusing that aren't anime. Like
It's not
Twin Peaks.
confusing. I was gonna say I was actually just gonna say it's not confusing like David Lynch confusing though. I still need to watch Twin Peaks. I just haven't found a good source for it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh shit. Well, there's gonna be a Blu-ray set coming out soon that they actually recorded some new content for. Ooh.
Might actually be worth my time then, because I've heard a lot of good things about Twin Peaks, and I do love David Lynch.
Yeah, it is a very good series.
Have you seen that episode of Louie with David Lynch yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's good. David Lynch doing comedy is pretty wonderful. It's willfully convoluted. I'd say, you know what, that's probably right. That's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, that is a good way to put it.
Yeah, Baroque is really just goes out of its way to kind of be fucking weird.
Maybe something in this. I know there's a sealed door in this path before, and this game doesn't really tell you much of anything. And it's not like I can talk to anybody because they all died.
That's a nice beach at the very least.
Yeah, it is a nice beach. Field. Food.
So let me just get out my graph paper that I've been keeping a map on.
Yeah, really?
Add this for later.
Cool.
Honestly,
Beach.
the worst thing I've had with Dark Souls was like on my third playthrough, I was finally trying to like use some maps just to make sure I hadn't like missed anything, and I'm finally playing a sorcery character, so I didn't want to like fuck up and pass over a really important spell or anything. And it turns out some of the levels just don't map real well. Blighttown, namely. Map doesn't really help a lot with Blighttown.
I heard, yeah, that it doesn't. That not all the places do a good part of overlapping, but some don't make any sense.
Blighttown has like 25 layers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no, you're in water! Oh no.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to catch up. I was kind of using that as a lag test there.
Loading.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if any of them are as bad as Blighttown. There's a couple, like the Catacombs is confusing just because you have to like go to place A before you can go to place B, and you pass place B like way before. So that can get a little weird, and it's a little, cavernous, as Catacombs are one to be.
Nothing is as bad as the Tower of Latria from Demon Souls, though. Holy shit.
I really wish they would do a Demon Souls re-release.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, I mean, it's on the PSN store.
I don't have a PS3.
Yeah, can't help you there because it is PS3 exclusive.
I'll just wait for emulation to catch up.
Yeah, really? Really, the only thing in Blighttown that's worth getting, if you're talking about loot, is probably like the Uchigatana if you're going for like platinum trophies. Otherwise, though, like why bother? Just skip Blighttown, get the Master Key.
That's what I did on like all of my runs after the first. Because, oh my god, I hate that place so much.
A lot of the time I would even skip the Capra Demon until like I really needed the +5 Ember.
Oh man, I just realized on the current playthrough I'm doing, I haven't fought the Gaping Dragon yet. I should go back and do that. I'll just wallop him.
Gaping Dragon also sounds like a sex thing.
And you know what? You'd be amazed how many YouTube commenters think it looks like a sex thing. Which is horrifying. I don't know what vagina they've seen, but I would like to stay far away from it.
Vaginas are scary, yo.
Not like that.
Symbolism 101. Vaginas are scary, yo.
Let me just get Gertrude Stein on the phone.
My homeboy died to vagina once. Freud, 1902.
Oh, Freud, you drugged up psychopath who somehow got legit. Like, ugh.
Hey, he made some pretty good contributions to the field of psychology.
He's been...
He got the ball rolling, I guess.
He's basically like, hey, sex is a thing. Sex also has some big things on the brain.
Yeah, if you want to talk about Freud, you could talk for days about like how he influenced popular culture, yada yada yada. How popular culture influenced his work, that sort of stuff. But this is Dark Souls 2 that we're playing here.
Yeah, let's.
The Swyhander is obviously an extension of the male phallic.
Which is why I use nothing but it and the dad mask.
Barbs
I think that
and
says
everything.
a lot. Alright, let's try and get back onto Eternal Ring, I guess. So we're in
So how about
house.
them Knicks?
Is that bridge still crossable? Is that not
Yeah,
that
it is.
fucked up of a
I
bridge?
just crossed it. You probably are going to take a little while to catch up.
Mhm.
Is everybody in the town still dead?
Yep, I still can't go through this door.
I really like how they set up a fucking store feature and then they kill him. And that
Yeah.
is the only store so far.
Yeah,
So
that is very much a thing that From Software would do. Blue door.
I feel like you might want to shop there before you kill him.
So, do we have any doors we can go through yet?
Oh, hey, water key opens blue doors.
Do you have to equip it, or just use it?
Use it from the menu, of course.
Oh god. So what you're saying is we need to make sure we stick to looking at the menu every so often.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you actually have to use it specifically on the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Use on
God.
what? Door?
Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was just kind of fucking around the town trying to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do.
I caught the weapon form.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
similar. What do we have here? An NPC.
I shall pass down the knowledge of the ancients. Thou, who seek the long-forgotten power of magic. This is the vessel of knowledge and strength. Submit to me the
So what is that bar on
I shall
top?
bestow upon
Is
thee.
that just like a cooldown time for stuff?
Yeah, it is. It appears to be a cooldown time for the spells. I guess this is another shop or something?
I think. Looks like you can buy some good rings from this guy.
Or maybe this is like, I get gems in 6 dungeons or something? I don't know.
So why are you here? Did they ever answer that question?
No.
Well, that one guy did kill everybody, so I have a feeling we have to kill him back.
Like, the guy that took you here, he died.
Oh, or is this crafting?
I guess? I don't know. I'm kind of just,
Just put a ring down and
Pass
throw...
down the knowledge of the ancients.
Let's just go straight leaf.
Put a ring on
Oh,
it.
we don't have enough leaf, do we?
I
I
did,
Uh,
2 glowing, 2 feather, and 2 leaf, I think. And I made a fancy wedding band, wind cutter.
I wouldn't, like, be surprised if it was actually, like, a wedding band.
Used to get married.
Then you gotta offer it to the town guard who is dead now.
No, you
That's
actually
that-
just
that's
offer
that-
it to that guy, to the shopkeeper. and
that's
get you a
actually-
discount.
That's actually, like, a side quest that you have to do before you get rid of the main town.
You have to sequence break.
Yeah.
So, it'll probably take a second to catch up to, but I just got out of this warp thing. I walked straight forward. It takes you right back to the warp stone. So that's nice.
Like right in front of it.
Yep.
Oh, that's classic. At least you know where you are.
Vaguely.
So there's that.
Oh man, I know where we are. We're in Spain right now.
We're in Spain?
Listen to that music.
Oh, we'll listen to this music.
Man, this is terrible.
Yep. I'm in love with this game now.
This is the worst.
From Software's my heroes.
Ah, that hurt. You fucking fell like a stone, too.
Well, that's why he prays to stones, because he is one.
Like, I can't take any more of that music.
So, are you just whiffing, or... Oh, that's right, you don't see... I'm so used to seeing damage pop up over enemies now.
Yep, nope, I'm just kind of guessing here.
Hey, if I were to do... I've been thinking about Let's Playing Persona 4. Would you guys like to join me?
Yeah, I'd be down for co-commentary. I always am.
I would love to co-commentate Persona 4, first of all, because it seems like it'd be a bit of a marathon, so I'm game for that. And second of all, it seems like it'd be a game that there'd be a lot of goofy shit to talk about.
That guy rides a fucking bike and he smashes his dick with it.
Isn't that the game where they, like, fall into a TV?
Yes, that is the fourth.
Holy shit, yes, that game looked hilarious.
It's a Japanese high school anime modern day fiction all about the power of friendship and discovering yourself.
I really wish that instead of re-releasing Persona 4 a million times, that they would just re-release Shin Megami Tensei 3 once. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, I just fell in the water for, like, no good reason.
They only did... It was Persona 4. I didn't know there were any more re-releases, because Persona 4 Golden actually adds a lot of stuff to Persona 4.
Isn't Shin Megami Tensei the one that's, like, really dark?
Yep.
And it gets really dark really fast?
It's really dark in both a metaphorical and a literal sense.
Shin
Like,
Megami
is that the one where you shoot yourself in the head to, like, transform or something like that?
That was Persona 3.
That was Persona 3, okay.
The way I know it, Shin Megami Tensei is harder and more serious, and the Persona 3 or Persona series is generally easier and takes a lot more cues from RPGs.
And Tauk, if I'm pronouncing that right, makes a good point. You're probably going to want to do a lot of grinding off screen if there is a lot of grinding.
I was thinking of showing off the enemies once and just fast forwarding past all the other battles.
That's a good
probably a good call, yeah.
I just don't like post commentary is the thing. I'm not very good at it.
Oh, if you have a few people, it's not too bad. If you're trying to do it by yourself, it's a little rough, just from my experience, because it feels very artificial when you're talking over yourself playing a game earlier. I had a lot of trouble with solo post.
Oh hey, this is one of the guys from the intro as well.
Oh yeah, the kobolds, I guess. I'm not really giving these enemies any time to show off their attacks. I'm not about to, though.
I think that guy's attack was smash you with his bone.
So what does the rat tail do?
I believe it cures poison.
Oh, good. Get poisoned, eat a rat.
Well, I mean, duh.
Jesus, Tuesday, why didn't you just know that? What, you've never played a video game before? You stupid idiot.
I mean, obviously dung pies poison both you and the person you throw them at.
I actually love that dung pies are an item because I agree with, I can't remember who's Slow Beaver Beatus, who made the assessment of just like, or if you're just running around down there and you don't have any treasure, just to hold in a shit, and then some dumb adventurer will kill you and think it's a treasure.
I thought you don't lose items when you play the Darky Souls.
No, you don't. I mean the enemies, like if they don't carry any treasure, just hold in a poop, and then when the adventurer kills you, he'll pick up the poop.
My friend told me that if you have a lot of souls, the best thing to carry them is dung pies because it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, that is really the only thing that you can bank your souls with.
But you can't bank a terribly large amount, I don't think.
Something like 40,000, which is not as much as it sounds like it is.
Especially late game, that's not a lot.
Yeah, when you need like 100,000 just to level up once.
Whoa, did that electro lizard just kill the hell out of that butterfly for you?
Yep.
So there are level ups, and then you can also raise your stats independently. What is?
No, you level up by spend. That's kind of one of the neat things. That's why the level 1 run is so, like, plausible. Is that you basically have one source of currency, and you use that to both buy level ups, which is on an individual stat basis, and also you use it to like buy items, upgrade stuff. That's one of the really tough balances of Dark Souls, actually, is figuring out, like, okay, should I put money into my items? Do I need to put money into my stats? What should I really focus on?
The best comparison I think I could make would be to Dungeons and Dragons, how, like, you know, you get a lot of experience and stuff, and you level up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, like, all your stats rise across the board. You could get a stat increase of one level, or maybe you'll get another feat or something. You know, just increase your abilities. Angry Maga asks if this is Kingsfield. No, it is not. It is Eternal Ring. Now, I wouldn't really call it a spin-off of Kingsfield, but it has very similar gameplay, and it is by From Software.
And you said earlier it's just kind of like a faster-paced Kingsfield.
Yeah, it's basically Kingsfield, but faster. You don't have to worry about, like, your stamina bar recharging or anything. You move a lot faster than in Kingsfield. In general, it's just a bit easier in a lot of ways. Oh, hey, bees. But, it's different, too. Oh, hell, those bees take out a lot of health. And so does falling off of a ledge, apparently.
Oh god, and those bees are tiny, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yup. And now, because this game is so unforgiving with death, I have to go back to that save point again. Yeah. So this is the type of stuff that I'll be cutting out for the actual LP of this whenever it is I decide to do that.
Oh,
I'm shaking my head right now.
Sword VB not working out great. Your lazy poke doesn't seem to work out much.
Nope.
Angry Mog, I agree. We're all spoiled by games with beautiful controls.
Yeah. I've never actually played the first Kingsfield, but I can say that the controls in this are super clunky. I mentioned it a couple times earlier, but, I mean, you just joined us, so... I'm using the D-pad right now, because this is 3D tank controls. The right stick does nothing. What else is weird about this? The triangle button is the button that you use to attack, for some god-forsaken reason.
Oh, and look up, look down.
Yeah,
Tell
look up,
them
look
about
down
look
is,
up, look down.
L2 and R2 respectively. So this is fun.
See, I think they took tank controls too literally. Like, it's supposed to mean, you know, like you turn and then go forwards and back, but they, like, tried to make it as complicated as an actual tank. So they just started assigning random things to buttons in general.
It's still the early days of, like, 3D first-person stuff, so I can forgive the tank controls.
Bear Jazz, I'm trying to be sassy. You're not helping.
I just have a total hard-on for From Software and anything that they've ever done, ever.
What else have they done
Well,
aside
this, Kingsfield, and I'm not sure what else.
from? I will go ahead and just look that up.
Oh, damn, these guys hurt. Take care of this guy with magic. Cheese the hell out of him.
Okay, they've done Kingsfield 1, 2, 3, 4, additional 1 and 2, mobile 1 and 2, and EX. Shadow Tower and Shadow Tower Abyss, Evergrace, Forever Kingdom, Lost Kingdoms, which I think I've actually played the Lost Kingdoms games. Yeah, I have. Those are those card games for GameCube that are like RPGs. Those are pretty cool. And then Eternal Ring, Enchanted Arms, 3D Dot Game Heroes, and then Sword of Moonlight Kingsfield Making Tool.
What?
Yeah, I actually was looking into that the other day. It's pretty much the only Kingsfield besides like 1 and 4 that you can play in the United States. But only because there's like a hack. Let's get the hell out of here. But yeah, it came with a remake of the first Kingsfield game. So it was pretty neat in that respect. But, it was a lot like, I guess, the Neverwinter Nights modding tool, in that you could like create your own fully playable adventure with like all the mechanics of Kingsfield. It's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. I'm kind of wondering if Wikipedia has anything really interesting to say. Yeah, this was a launch title. Okay, so I am remembering that. Okay, yeah, like over half of the article for Eternal Ring is just about the ring creation system.
Yeah, it seems pretty unique. You know, a little bit like Shin Megami Tensei 3, I guess, with its demon fusing system.
Oh, yeah, they bring that back for 4.
Okay, here's the thing. I loved Shin Megami Tensei 3, and I hated all of the Persona games. Will I like 4 or not?
I don't know anything about the Shin Megami games. I know a little bit of 3, and I know 4 is radically different from 3.
Okay, so I probably won't like it as much then. Oh, shit.
What did you not like about the Persona, or about Persona series?
I didn't really like the character development, the dating sim sections, how grindy it was.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna like it sounds like.
The dating sim sections are for basically choose to hang out with character today.
Yeah,
instead
like
of
that
grinding
much.
instead of grinding in a dungeon, you just lose a day. My Let's Play is gonna be like a New Game Plus run because I fuck playing regular game again. You can't date the best character if you don't have a New Game Plus.
That's what I don't like about the Shin Megami Tensei Persona series. You can't date the best character if you don't have New Game Plus.
Bullshit.
It's possible, but I think you need 5 in all stats to even ask them out.
My immersion.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't really like the dating segment so much as I like the really dark narrative. Okay, let's try this again. This time, hopefully, with less death. Yes, Shin Megami Tensei 3 was Nocturne.
Yeah. Oh, I saw someone stream that before. That was a video game. I don't know anything about it because I watched for about an hour.
Probably Ragni. He streamed it recently.
Oh yeah, Ragni streamed it. Yeah, but I also watched someone on a streaming group called Vinesauce.
Oh yeah, Vinesauce. They're pretty good.
Yeah. It was some guest streamer had it for Shinten 3.
Okay. I forget which way I came in here.
My favorite thing is Jack Frost, which is like, it's cute because it forgot it's a demon and wants people to like it.
Apparently you're way off from the checkpoint.
Well, I just saved, so if I die, it's no big deal.
Okay, I will be, if I can figure out how to mute my microphone for a second. Levels. Okay, I'll be right back in a minute.
Alright.
I hear bees. I'm not gonna fuck with bees. Bees are not to be trifled with.
Don't fuck with bees.
Don't fuck with kobolds either, because they just killed me. In one hit. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be, like, here yet or not. Either way, let's try that again. This time with less death. I don't know, I may just get through this area and call it a stream, because I've been going for like an hour and a half now. We'll see.
Oh man, look at that draw distance.
Yep. Next generation.
Was Shadow of the Colossus this bad on draw distance?
No it wasn't. Holy shit.
Like, this was obviously developed on a PS1.
Oh my god, yeah, that did all of my health down in one hit. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Well, I think I'm gonna call that a stream.
You're fighting You're fighting
Oh,
raptors
God.
with swords.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, look forward to whenever the hell I start recording this for an actual LP proper, because that's probably gonna happen. So, thanks for coming. I'll see y'all later.
Good night.
Good night.
Take it easy.